Good morning, Giants. Welcome to another edition of BDTV. I'm Noah Miller.
And I'm Evelyn Sanchez. A big release last weekend across theaters was
the release of Black Panther.
Not only has it had great reviews, it's also a great way to celebrate Black History Month.
Speaking of Black History Month, here's Greg with Greg's Corner.
Hey, what's cracking, y'all? My name is Greg Hurt, and this is Greg's Corner. And welcome back to the last Friday of Black History Month. Last time, I gave you guys an empowering poem dedicated to MLK. And this week, we're going to get into another empowering poem dedicated to another influential leader in Black history. And with that being said, let's get to it.
We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
By any means. This phrase can mean a lot. By any means. This phrase has been preached a lot. By any means. This phrase can teach a lot. These are more than just words. This is the only way to live. A show of strength and power, and a fight to not give. A revolution from the past has made its way onto now. A lesson taught to achieve and teaches you to not bow. I will win by any means and see my plans come true. I will believe by any means in hopes that you will too. What was viewed as a negative has turned to much more. We should review and prepare for our inner self-war, because we should never give up on what our future hopes to see, and we should never give up and instead fight
by any means necessary.
Malcolm X was the yin to MLK's yang. Both were incredibly smart, extremely influential, and both had empowering movements that helped get us to where we are today. Without X, there's no assertive movement, and without King, there's no peaceful movement. And both of their teachings were extremely necessary to help us overcome what we needed to during that time period. And with that, I'm going to conclude this week's segment of Greg's Corner. Next week, we'll get back on track, and I'm going to give you another book to read to gain knowledge. See you soon.
Fast food. With having a net worth of $550 billion yearly and having 826,000 restaurants worldwide, safe to say that we see it every day in our lifestyle. However, with all that fat and all that grease, is it really good for you? Let's take a look.
Fast food has integrated itself into our society, with the first fast food restaurant being created in 1921, but the most successful being McDonald's, with a net worth of $34.7 billion. However, fast food is seen as too unhealthy and is the main cause of obesity, heart disease, and high blood pressure. But are all those facts? Or is there a little light in this tunnel of darkness known as the fast food industry?
It's definitely unhealthy. There needs to be healthier choices. Sometimes a lot of what they make is like frozen foods and whatnot. It's not natural, it's not organic or anything. And sometimes when they bring it out to you, you still got grease on it, it's nasty and everything. It's disgusting.
There's tons of videos on the internet about how they process the food, and it's just disgusting. Like McDonald's chicken nuggets, they might be delicious, nonetheless, but they're disgustingly made. I am a big guy myself, but I don't eat it.
We also asked professionals on how they feel about the process of fast food and if it's really good for you or if it's really not.
A couple years ago, we had the corporate chef from McDonald's in here talking, and that's a big point of theirs, is they got rid of supersized and they're adding salad options and they're adding, healthy options and all that other kind of stuff. And ultimately, they have the options available. It comes down to customer choice at that point. Do you want the salad with chicken, or do you want, the double McBaconator burger of death?
Hopefully I can change your opinion on how you feel about fast food. Back over to you guys. Josh Neal, BDTV.
What's up, guys? It's Anna here with Anna's Appetite, and today I have Gabby. And today I'm not in my car for my intro, which is never gonna happen again. But we're at school and we're gonna do a review on Harvest.
Harvest is a restaurant here at Ben Davis that offers gourmet food completely made by students without those gourmet prices.
How often do you come here?
Twice a week. Twice a week, yeah.
So if you had to rate it out of 5 stars, what would you rate it as?
Solid 4.
4?
Yeah.
All of us. Yep. Thank you so much. So here's our burger, here's our wings, and here's our brownie. Boom. Gabby,
Yeah.
I see you're enjoying your wing. What'd you think?
It's good. 10 out of 10.
R.I.P. Hot Wings.
Hi, I'm Jessica Hoover, and I am a teacher in the Special Services Department. And I am here at Harvest ordering the most delicious food ever.
I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5 too. Just because I was very impressed with the wings and because this is like for a school burger, this is really good. I like it.
This is like a really rich chocolate brownie. It has like a caramel drizzle on top that's really smooth. It just mixes so well together. He's getting a fork. Takes another bite. I don't like it. Takes another bite.
I hate this so much. That's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This is Ana Santiago, BDTV.
With block scheduling about to get underway, here's reporter Dawson Ash to give us an inside scoop on how it works.
Thanks, Noah. Here's Mr. Britt explaining the block scheduling during ISTEC.
For those of you who are at our freshman building or at our middle schools, that was a block 8. So very similar. Our times for our classes are 93 minutes long. You'll go to 4 classes a day. And on the 26th, 28th, 3-2, and 3-6. So that's next Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Tuesday of the following week. These are the classes you're going to. You're going to start your day off in period 1 like normal. Then you'll go to period either 4-5, 4-6, or 5-6. That's all one block. During that time is when you'll eat. It's not connected to the period. It's connected to the teacher. The teacher actually has been assigned a time which one of these 4 blocks that they're going to eat. And then we'll go to period 9, and then we'll finish the day in period 11. The next day, and this is, by the way, an every other day deal, on 2/27, 3/1, 3/5, and 3/7, so it's next Tuesday and Thursday of next week, we're going to start the day off in period 2. Then we'll go to your period either 6-7, 6-8, or 7-8 class. Again, we'll do the 4-section lunch. Then we'll go to period 10. And then the last block, we don't have a class 4, but we're still going to go to class. We're a block 8 schedule, but we only have 7 classes. So what we're going to do is on 2/27, we're going to go to impact. On 3/1, we'll go back to period 1. On 3/5, we'll go back to period 9, and then on 3/7, we'll finish the day in period 11. So I hope this explains just a little bit of what's going on. I'm sure we'll remind you of this, especially this part here. With that being said, do the best you can on this I-STEP, and great luck to you, and have a great day, Giants.
The term high school usually brings about ideas of classrooms filled with students, but not everyone follows this traditional path in education. Instead, they opt for more unconventional routes.
I have been homeschooled all 18 years of my life. I come to Ben Davis for radio. I feel like homeschool is very effective in everything except for making friends. I think homeschooling might be more effective than traditional schooling because I get more one-on-one interaction with my teacher and more focusing on where I need to improve than having to slow down or speed up to a classroom. I think it's worse because I haven't had classmates in 18 years except for this year, and it's really cool to have classmates.
Homeschool isn't the only option. Some students instead might choose online or evening school to better fit their lifestyle.
So evening school is like an alternative placement, basically. I would say definitely if you're thinking about alternative placement, talk to your counselor about it, talk to your parents about it, because it is a really, really big decision and a big transition. It's not something that we take lightly here. We definitely want to do what's best for the student in terms of helping them graduate on time, because that's our #1 goal. If you feel like you're really behind on credits and are just kind of like, oh, I don't know how I can get caught up, once again, like, take the opportunity to talk to your counselor about coming up with a plan, and then we can get you enrolled in some additional online classes in order to get you in place to graduate.
Ty Johnson, BD TV.
One of the final theater productions of this school year is Cinderella. I went backstage to get some details from the cast.
My role in this play is Trevor. Trevor is an assistant for the Queen and King and Prince. This play is a lot of hard work. Everybody has been practicing lines. Some people get a little bit too frustrated and serious about it.
There are some advantages and there are some disadvantages in being in a school production. Here's a word from Ben Davis Jr., Andrea Salazar.
I play Barb. I am the servant to the king and queen in the play. The funnest part of this production is you get to hang out with your friends, and you get to experience what it really is like to be in a play. The hardest part of being in the play is you have to memorize your lines really quickly, and it also takes a lot of time out of your basic life, but it's worth it. People should definitely come see this play because it's fun, and it's going to be a good one.
Make sure you go see this amazing production. Opening night is March 9th at 7 p.m. with another show on March 10th at 7 p.m. Check Ben Davis Theater on Twitter or go to bdtheater.com for more information. Gabrielle Brummett, BD TV.
Thank you for that great report, Gabby. Now let's go to your favorite style on the streets.
My style is inspired a lot by dancers, and I also like to get stuff and ideas from Aiden Smith, and also I like to incorporate a little bit of my own stuff. I describe my style unique, colorful. My favorite thing about it is you can't really ever go wrong unless you actually are doing something pretty tragic, but that's usually not the case. But it's whatever you think looks good.
We went around Ben Davis High School to find out how well our giants know about pop culture. You may even see some familiar faces.
Collada, Mr. Collada.
Mr. Goins.
Yeah, that's NBA YoungBoy, right? That's WNBA player, I'm guessing. Diana Ross. What's her name? Taurus. Diana Taurus.
She's strong.
Hold on.
She's bigger than both of us, bro.
One of the best workers in Wayne Township right here.
Well, that picture's pretty blurry. I don't know.
Basketball players.
Fear the Beard, James Harden.
Yeah, a baseball player would know he ain't that good, but
Get off that.
Carry Underwood.
She bad. That ain't David Beckham.
That is David Beckham.
Oh, is that Diddy's new girl? How old is she?
Odell Beckham.
That's Odell Beckham. Oh, James Harden.
James Harden.
Yeah. James Harden.
I don't know.
I thought you said
Chris Bryant.
Yeah, there you go. Michael B. Jordan. That's Cardi B. I know he did that one commercial though.
He's a football player.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know he plays for the NFL, but I don't know who he is.
She was on American Idol. I know she was in junior college before she went to American Idol. I know she beats up a car in one of her videos.
Cardi B. Emma Stone.
Cardi
Nicki Minaj.
Cardi. I thought it was That's Cardi B.
I quit.
With a crazy weather pattern out there from 30 degrees to 70 degrees, let's hope for a more consistent weather pattern. Here's Lauren with the weather.
Good morning, Giants. I'm Lauren Robinson with this week's weather. Today will be a high of 54 and a low of 44 with a 90% chance of rain, so make sure you have your umbrellas and raincoats out when you're leaving the school. We're going to continue the rain pattern on Saturday with a 100% chance of rain, a high of 61 and a low of 38. Sunday, we're going to see the sun come out with a high of 50, a low of 31. Monday, high of 53, a low of 32. Tuesday, high of 58, a low of 39. Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 56 and a low of 48. Thursday, high of 54 and a low of 39. And Friday, we're going to see mostly the sun with a high of 49 and a low of 34. I'm Lauren Robinson with this week's weather report. Now we're going to send it over to Aaron with the sports.
Thanks, Lauren. I'm Aaron Falkenberg, here to give you a brief breakdown of what's been going on this past week in the sports world here at Ben Davis. So let's dive right in with basketball. The boys basketball team finished their second-to-last regular season game last Friday against Cathedral. The Giants were able to come out of the game with a 51-49 win with a clutch performance by Aaron Henry. They play Tech tonight at 7:30 at home for senior night. Make sure to get out there and support the guys. The boys swim team finished their season last weekend at sectionals. Congratulations to the guys on another successful season. We can't wait to see you next year. And finally, good luck to the girls track team who have their first meet this weekend. That's going to be it for sports. I'm Aaron Falkenberg. Now let's send it over to Dave with The Dave Show.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Dave Show. We have a very special guest this evening. We also have a very special show planned for you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my personal best friend, Mr. Elastico DiCaprio. Yeah. So, Mr. DiCaprio, ever since we was kids, man, I knew you had problems, and I knew you had a lot of issues, but I never knew what type. So, will you please tell my fans and the rest of the world, what's up, man? What's going on? Why are you here today?
First of all, thanks for having me on the show, Dave. So, as you know, I dropped out of school at the age of 12th grade, and I've been having a lot of problems at home. I haven't got any dubs at Fortnite, let alone top 10, you know? I mean, look at my lips, they're really crusty. I haven't drank Mountain Dew in a week and a half. You know, I struggle in school too, you know? I sit there, I just think about strategies of how to win in Fortnite, and I think about all the losses I've gotten. I almost won in Fortnite.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on.
Are you okay, man?
I dropped out of high school because of Fortnite. Because of Fortnite. I dropped out.
Well, there you have it, folks. Please don't let a video game ruin your life. And please make sure to check in with us next week on The Dave Show.
Thank you for tuning in to another edition of BDTV.
And make sure to follow us on BDTV_news on Twitter.
And remember, Giants,
if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.